What are the qualities to look out for when hiring a business developer? Stay with me. I'll be sharing top qualities to look out for when hiring a business developer. Hello everyone, welcome back again to another episode of Business in Minutes. I am your host, Mercy. Last week we talked about top qualities to look out for when hiring a business developer, and I said that finding a remarkable business developer can be very difficult. But nevertheless, you shouldn't just look out for business developers with long experiences, but look out for the ones with qualities, skill, and the experience. Okay, I also said that we have 11 qualities you can look out for in a business developer before hiring one for your business, and we did justice to the first 5 of them on Tuesday. So today we'll be talking about the rest of them. But then before I proceed, first one is that they are caring and they possess a high level of empathy. We said that they are also proactive and love taking initiative. We said they drive change. We said they also know when to back off. And the last one we talked about is that they are humble and passionate about what they do, which takes us to the 6th point we say, they speak up when others won't. You know, some employees don't like speaking up in meetings, while others hesitate to speak up in private, or they lack the leadership skill to stand in front of the crowd to address the crowd or tell them their opinions and ideas. But you know, for a good business developer, do you know what they do? They actually have confidence to speak up anywhere, anytime, and any day. And they're ready to speak up not just for themselves, but for others who find it difficult to speak up for themselves. The next is that they are not afraid to make mistakes and always willing to admit shortcomings. You know, great business developers are not arrogant or they know-it-all kind of people. In fact, they understand their strengths and their weaknesses, and they are not afraid to delegate when the needs arise. You know, they have the understanding that for every job, there are risks attached to it, and for them to make progress, they have to take extra steps. You know, one good thing about them is that they recognize their mistakes, admit it, and take possible actions to correct them. The next is that they are creative and innovative. A good business developer follows process, and if the process is not there, they take the initiative to create one. This is not because they are expected to, but just because they can't help but just do things right. The next is that they are motivated by continuous learning and committed to continuous development. You know, every good business developer loves when they are given opportunities to create something new. You know, they just like the idea of always doing something different and putting something new to the table. This is because good business developers are always hungry for knowledge and they're ready to absorb new knowledge when they have the opportunity to. The next is that they are great problem solvers. You know, every good business developer is always a step ahead of every other person in your team. You know, and they always anticipate potential problems. You know, instead of them complaining about or getting worried about the problem, they try to look out for solutions to such problems. Also, they always try to come up with unusual solutions that is different from what other people have. And this is because they think outside the box. The final one is that they think positively and they are highly constructive. You know, before you go out to look for or hire a business developer for your business, make sure you observe that the person is a positive thinker. You know, you don't need any negative person around you. You know, positive thinkers are likely to succeed more at work than negative people. If you're watching us right now and you're listening to us right now and you think you've observed some traits of negativity among your employees, I think you should let them go because they're better off somewhere else. You know, now the word constructive here is different from positive in the sense that positive thinkers could be wishful thinkers or maybe just hoping people, you know. But constructive people are people that get to work. They know what they need to achieve and they make sure they do every possible thing to achieve what needs to be achieved. So you should look out for people like that. Those are one of the qualities that good business developers exhibit, and you should also put this in consideration before hiring anyone for your business. You know, all of these qualities put together cannot be found in one individual, but then they are qualities you should look out for before hiring anyone. You know, you may decide to hire people with this quality individually, or your team collectively should exhibit these qualities. You know, it helps a lot. It helps your business to move further, because they are all business developers and they are there to develop your business. Don't look out for people that have CV, or rather put interesting stuffs on their CV, because most times CVs lie. People lie a lot in their CV. Yeah. So look out for people that have these real qualities in them. You're saying it when working with them. I think that would also help. So that brings us to the end of today's edition of Business in Minutes. But before I go, if you have any comments on what other qualities that you think a good business developer should exhibit, I think you should drop it on our comment box. Also, if you also have any topic that you want us to talk about, I think you should also make your comment. It will help us. So join us next week for another insightful edition of Business in Minutes. Is going to be wonderful. I'll drop the link for our webinar below here on Vanco Online Space. As usual, we do have a webinar, so click on it, register and learn more mind-blowing financial freedom secrets from all our experts. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell. I think it will help you get every information that is being posted on our YouTube page. Also, follow us on our social media platforms. For those that have been commenting, we've been seeing your comments, and we say a big thank you. Vanco Online Space is grateful for everything you've done. So till we see next week, stay connected to Vanco Online Space and keep winning. Bye.